This is Salisbury and we are staying in the Chapter House Hotel, and as you can see this is room 4. They have quite a few different rooms here. They're very different to each other, so this room is not a representation of all the other rooms, but there may be some like it. It's more of what you would call a suite. And we enter, and there is Laura grooming Flora.
Hello.
Good morning, Laura.
Good morning.
So we have here coffee and tea making machine, one of those coffee makers you put the bits into, which is quite nice. Got a big telly here, sofa in this little suite, this little room here, it's like sitting room area. And then over here is the only real storage facility in this for hanging clothes in, and that's the one wardrobe. Nice little standard lamp there, nice corner there to put your case in as well. We then have a little passageway, and as you can see it's not that high, it's nice rounded, very oldie worldy sort of room. And you can see there's lots of steps, so in fact there would be access issues if you weren't able to do steps. Mind your head, John. And we come down these 2 steps. I think there was a light here that's supposed to work, but it's obviously not working at the moment. On the right then, we come to the bathroom. And we have a nice sink with a big tap. And unfortunately the plug, although they quote about green and towels, everything else, the plug doesn't go in, it just lets the water run away, so it's a bit of a contradiction. A nice big walk-in shower here, which has proved very popular with me. I like them. You can sort of get in there and step back from the overhead and set your water quite nicely. Nice heated towel rail if you want it to keep you warm in the winter. Let's move on down through the suite. Again, another step there, so watch your step. And we come down a little passageway, and here's the bedroom. And as you can see, it's a nice big bed, double room, double windows there. They've got these lights in the ceiling, which is nice because some of these hotel rooms only have their wall lights. Plenty of mirrors here for the ladies. One here you can see myself down there, and there's a nice big full length mirror here if you were going to go out in the evening. Check you were looking okay. I think I look pretty good there, don't you? Yeah, sure. Plenty of space. Bedside table there is good. There's plugs behind the bedside table, so that's good. Plenty of room. Over this side again, another bedside table for Laura. And over here we've got a selection of fans. There's a radiator there covered by a towel. It's one of those oil ones that they plug in, so you can move what you like. Plugs up on the wall there. And one of these fans that revolves gently. And we seem to have plenty of fans, because there's actually one down there as well. So very generous with their fans. And of course a nice big TV here, so that you can lay in bed and watch the horror movies. Or whatever it takes your fancy. So there we are, that's our room here in Salisbury. We're very pleased with it. It's a very nice oldie worldy hotel, goes back a long way. Food's good, people are good, and we've enjoyed it. The hotel was very oldie worldy and very creaky as you wandered around it. The restaurant in the hotel served a good range of food, which had a slight South African base to it. In the city centre you will find some very interesting shops and also some well-known chains. As is the case with many buildings around cities and towns in the UK, in Salisbury you will find buildings with these blue plaques on them. The plaques are usually put up by the local councils or historical societies, and on these plaques you can find out about that building's history. They make interesting reading. Just across the road from the hotel is a mews which goes through into the cathedral grounds. Though Salisbury Cathedral is a very old building, it is fully accessible. As we had pre-booked with the cathedral, we were lucky enough to have a guide that day, and like most cathedrals in the UK, on request, as a blind person, you can have access to wooden models that were made sometime in the past. Okay, today we're in Salisbury Cathedral, and this is Angela, and she is showing Laura the model of the cathedral. And as you can see, it is a wooden model, and Laura is just exploring the different design, the outline of the cathedral. And unfortunately, I am filming through glass, unfortunately, but there we are.
Yes, that's...
And a lot of cathedrals do have these models now, which is really good. We looked at one in Canterbury, and we've looked at one in York. I think we looked at one in Gloucester as well, but I can't remember. The cathedral has several interesting artefacts, not least this old clock, which dates back to the 14th century, and a very large font. This is the font in Salisbury Cathedral, and as you can see, it is absolutely, it's like a swimming pool effectively. It's cross-shaped, and the water is literally right up to the top edge. If I put my finger in here, I'm literally splashing water over the edge. Ugh, it's wet. And to so much degree, as you can see, on each corner of this font, the water is coming out and going down into a drain underneath. So don't get your feet too close. Laura, did you get wet feet, Laura?
I certainly got wet hands.
You got wet hands.
Because it drips out the ends.
That's right. So you've got to watch your feet, or you would actually get very wet just there. So there we are. So that's the cross-shaped font. If you wish to go to Stonehenge, you will need to go to the station. That is about 15 to 20 minutes walk from the hotel. The buses run regularly from there, and the fares are very reasonable. We enjoyed Salisbury. We hope you go there, and we hope you enjoy it as much as we did. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe to my channel. I'm still learning. Thank you very much.